Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to Generation Z Gadgets, and today we're going to be doing a little bit more of an interesting video. So for this episode of Seminars where I answer your tech questions, we actually finally, for the first time, have a specific request from one of our viewers. This is actually an email I received a few months ago from this guy named Van Winkle is his username. So basically his story was that he recently bought a Galaxy S10, Samsung Galaxy S10, and he got $130 of credit with that S10, and he wanted to know what to spend that money on. So I've modified the idea a little bit because I didn't think that idea would really work with my format, and I don't really like, there's just a lot of stuff you could use $130 of credit for, but I've thought of a better solution, or at least what I think would be most appropriate for this channel, for this video, and that would be the best Samsung accessories video. So basically I'm going to be talking today about the best accessories that go along with your Galaxy S10 that are all under $130, except for a few of them which aren't too much over $130. They're all very reasonably priced and they're all made by Samsung. But they are accessories that go along with your Galaxy S10, and they're honestly like my picks for the best Galaxy S10 accessories made by Samsung in 2019. And just one other thing, if anyone else wants to pitch a specific video idea for me to do on my channel, I'm more than happy to do it. I'm actually very enthusiastic to also just hear your thoughts on how I'm doing my videos and whether you think I'm doing a good job. Definitely email officialconfusedproductions@gmail.com if you would like to either set up a business partnership or just let me know as a fan your thoughts about my channel and maybe an idea for a video you might want me to make. So first up we have the Convertible wireless charger by Samsung. So basically it's what it sounds like. It's basically a conventional wireless charger that can basically prop up like a kickstand, and so you can put your Galaxy S10 or S10 Plus and wirelessly charge it. It's basically like a dock, and it looks really nice on your desk or in your living room, on a nightstand, anywhere, and it's very convenient. And it only goes for $21, and honestly I think that's a great way to charge your phone at night, instead of having to plug it in somewhere with an outlet. You just place it down on the nightstand next to you, a wireless charger, and it automatically starts charging, and it's propped up, so it just looks really good. Just from the experience of using Galaxy S10 wireless chargers, or just wireless chargers in general, it's just a lot easier. So the second is actually kind of a two-part, so it's 128 gig or 256 gig micro SD card. So if you didn't know, the Galaxy S10 does offer expandable storage, so you could actually add up to 256 gigabytes, I believe, or maybe it's even 512 gigabytes of extra storage, which would come in super useful if you want to download a bunch of movies or record a lot of stuff from your phone and keep it all locally on device, or whatever it may be. You definitely want to be having these micro SD cards, and they're only $21 and $43 respectively, and so that's not an insane amount, and honestly you get a lot of freedom with those, especially the 256 gigabyte micro SD card. So I'd highly recommend. That's one thing you would definitely get with your Galaxy S10. So the third is the Samsung's Galaxy Buds. So these recently came out. Basically the Galaxy Buds are essentially like Apple AirPods. They are slightly different in certain ways. They are truly wireless. That's one of the similarities it has with the AirPods, but it comes in wirelessly charging case that looks slightly different than the Apple AirPods. And they definitely sound different. Samsung tends to put a lot more bass in their speakers and headphones. And Samsung in the past has had a pretty good reputation when it comes to audio. Making speakers, AKG and Samsung have a partnership. And Samsung's definitely probably responsible for the AKG sound quality. AKG is a great brand. The one thing is that they just hit that mark of $130, so you wouldn't be able to get any other accessories if you're just going to use that credit you're talking about, Van Winkle. But for anyone else out there too, $130 for Galaxy Buds, that's pretty good, and Apple's AirPods are slightly more expensive than that. So especially if you have a Galaxy S10, it really makes sense to get Galaxy Buds, not AirPods. So the fourth great accessory made by Samsung is the Galaxy Watch Active. So this retails for about $200, so yes, Van Winkle, it is a bit more than your budget, I'm sorry. But for those of you who are just watching, $200 might seem like a lot for a watch, but in retrospect, considering that this is one of actually the best options on the Android Wear market for Android Wear users, it's actually a really good, really nicely made watch. Like and comment down below if you want to see a video made on this product. I would certainly be glad to do that, because this watch actually really intrigues me. It's a great product, and it's obviously geared towards fitness, as it's active as in its name, and smartwatches generally, that's what they do. And it is slightly less than the Apple Watch, so actually you would be saving money in the long run. And for $200, that's actually really good. So the fifth is the Gear VR with controller. So this retails for $69, and basically Samsung had a partnership with Oculus, that made the Oculus Rift back in the day. And basically it's a VR headset, and it's been around for several years already, but Samsung recently added a controller. And what you can do with the Samsung Galaxy Gear VR includes streaming video, playing games, browsing social media, and doing what Samsung dubs the VR experience. When I went to Korea the last 2 summers, I did the VR experience, and it was awesome. Like, it's really something, a sight to be beheld. So definitely, it is definitely worth it. And for less than $100, I really do think so. And so the controller provides a little bit of extra functionality in terms of the way you interact with the UI, as opposed to having to look at what you're selecting. You can actually just press a controller. I'm sure that you can operate it without having to look at it, as you're going to be wearing the headset, but I think it's going to be really good. And it's only $69. That's really good. It's a really good Samsung accessory. And so next we have number 6, the LED wallet cover for $45. So Samsung makes a lot of really good cases and covers for their phones, and the LED wallet cover is a great example of that. It comes in multiple colors, namely black and white. And basically what it does is it stores cards in the interior pocket of the cover, and it displays LED notifications on the cover, as well as the time and date, and probably basic calendar events and things like that. It's a little pricey, $45. It's kind of a lot for a case for the average consumer, but again, with that $130 credit you're talking about, Van Winkle, it definitely makes sense. Similarly, number 7, we have the Samsung flip cover, which is very similar, but it doesn't feature an LED interface at all. The functionality is that with a closed cover, you can answer calls and do a lot of things, including control music, check the time, the date, the battery status, notifications. I'm not even sure. Maybe you can even respond basic messages and stuff like that. But either way, it's pretty durable overall as well, and it's a little bit more pricey at $53. But for only less than $10 more, you're actually getting a lot of additional functionality. Either way, it's a great accessory made by Samsung to go along with the Galaxy S10 as well, and definitely within the $130 price budget. So next we have the rugged protective cover that is $21. So basically, if you really are scared that your Galaxy S10 is going to get scuffed up or even destroyed, if you're going hiking or anything where you're going to do physical activity with your phone involved, I would definitely recommend getting this case. It only retails for $21 online. Again, comes in multiple colors, including silver, I remember. And it's a very reasonable price for a lot of extra durability and a pretty nice design. It also has a built-in kickstand in the back that supports 2 different orientations, so you can sort of prop your phone up and watch a video or type on it or whatever you might want to do. And it's Samsung dubs military grade design, tested for shock/drop resistance. Doesn't mean much, but it is a very resistant and durable case, similar to the Galaxy S Active series, which utilizes similar materials. So overall, Samsung honestly does make some pretty good accessories. After doing research on this video, it's pretty obvious that Samsung actually does make some good, well-priced accessories. I can't really say the same for Apple, unfortunately, and I was sort of expecting, since Apple doesn't do accessories that well, that Samsung wouldn't do them that well either. And there's certainly other non-Samsung accessories out there that for the Galaxy S10 that are probably better and cheaper. But Samsung, actually, for the most part, considering that they're this huge tech giant and they're constantly wanting to make a lot of money, actually prices their accessories at fairly reasonable prices. So you can find all of these products that I mentioned available to buy in the description below. Just click one of the links and you can buy it. And I've chosen the specific site for each product that offers the cheapest price for that product. So you don't have to go digging around different websites for the cheapest price. I put the link to the cheapest offering on whatever site it might be for each individual product, so you don't need to worry about that. So Van Winkle, I hope that you learned something in this video about what you might want to spend the $130 credit on. I know it's been several months and you maybe already figured out something to do with that money. But yeah, these are basically Galaxy S10 accessories made by Samsung. Some of my personal favorites, and also some that I think that some of you guys will really enjoy, and they're all very reasonably priced, and they work very well, and they're made by Samsung, which shows that there's a certain amount of integration between the device and your accessory. But yeah, overall, even just to anyone who's watching, not just Van Winkle, I hope that you found something in this video, an accessory that you might be interested in using to enhance your Samsung Galaxy S10 experience. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video very much. Thanks so much for watching this video, by the way. I know it wasn't like a super exciting video this time, but I wanted to make a video specifically catering to one of my viewers who took the time to email me and leave some very nice things to say. Leave a comment down below with what you want to see next, or just email me at officialconfusedproduction@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook as well for a lot of great tech updates. And yeah, that's it for this video, and as always, I will see you on Friday in the next video.